Hello everyone, this is Dr. Kaustuba, Director of Hexagon Water Science Private Limited.
Today I am going to explain you about converting a normal regular drinking water into a medical water which can avoid 170 plus diseases. Before getting into that technology and in depth, I'll just explain you a brief out or introduction regarding human body and what is the cause of most of the diseases. Usually human body has three main inputs: food, water and air. Most of the time, if you see in our early lifestyle, all these three inputs was completely natural, and also their lifestyle like physical activities and meditation kept them healthy for 80 to 100 years without any disease condition, and most of the people's death cause was only because of age parameters. But today, because of modernization, all these three inputs are completely contaminated, and also because of this, along with that, we are also giving a lot of stress to our body, and also we are giving so much of extra contaminants and the habits like alcohol, smoking. Because of all these parameters, people are ending up with all these lifestyle disorders. So each and every diseases which I have shown on this slide is just because of modification of your lifestyle. It is not caused by anyone else. It's only the one which we are taking to ourselves. So some of the examples are diabetes, BP and cholesterol, heart problems. So if you see, each and every houses nowadays has at least one patient suffering from this problem. So looking into this, we have to focus on how we can get out of this, from the society. So let me explain a root cause, a scientific background, because how this disease is causing. I just want to explain that. So usually human body is made up of a basic unit called cells. Like how our buildings has bricks as a building blocks, similarly our body is made up of billions and trillions of cells. So what it does, wherever it is present, say suppose it is present in the stomach, it will help in producing acids for digestion. Similarly, each and every places, if there is a cell, that will be having its own function. So whenever this function is happening, so the energy will be produced by this cell. Of course, we need some energy to do some work. So this energy, the byproduct or the waste product of this energy is called free radicals. So whenever this free radical is forming, it will be causing harm to this cell if it is not removed out. So here I have just given a picture. So in a normal healthy cell, whenever this free radical is forming, it will be accumulating in the body. So this is what we call it as toxics. You will be having an awareness of detoxifying your body, wherein you will boost your immunity and so on. So this is what happens when the toxic starts accumulating in your body. So whenever this free radicals will be accumulated, if it is not removed out or detoxified, it will cause harm to the cell. It can also kill the cell, or it can convert into cancer. So this is how most of the people are suffering from cancers nowadays. So here, if you see a normal organ, like a normal healthy organ, if you see after this toxic reaction, it will be converted into a completely inefficient or damaged organs. So if this reaction happens slowly and steadily, that happens when you detoxify your body every now and then. This reaction, if it happens slowly, we call it as aging process, and if it happens quicker or if it happens faster, then we call it as a disease condition. So if I give you a basic idea, scientific idea of this lifestyle modification, earlier people used to detoxify your body every day. So that is why most of the people had a death cause because of age parameter. But today, because as we are not detoxifying our body and we are not giving a more of importance to it, so most of the people are facing disease condition, and most of the people are dying nowadays just because of this lifestyle issues. Because of this toxic production of free radicals by UV radiations and smoking and injuries, today most of the people are suffering from all these diseases in a regular lifestyle. So what next to be done? So if we see, as I told, major 4 things is required for any human being to change his lifestyle and be healthy. First thing is food, and if you see, most of the time now, even a natural fruits and vegetables is injected with colorants and preservatives and other chemicals, which is giving its toxic effects. So why we are choosing water here? As I told, there is 4 major parameters. First one is food, water, air and also our environment. If we talk about food, even fruits and vegetables nowadays is injected with chemical pesticides and coloring agents. If we talk about air, so most of the time we are exposed to pollutions, and as a single being we can't control our overall pollution which is happening outside. And if we talk about environment, so currently it is highly impossible for us to leave the urban areas and go to remote areas to get a good health. So here we are choosing water, and along with that I'll just tell you the importance of water. Human body is made up of 70% of water. So once if we maintain this water levels in our body, most of the disease conditions can be avoided. So it is very important for every one of us to drink 2 to 3 liters of water every day. So let me explain you the source water which we are getting. So initially our water source, if you see from the natural sources, it will be completely fresh and pollution free. But because of industrialization, we are dumping in lot of waste into this water, and the water natural source is turning into a very dirty water, which is drinking apart. We will also think of using it for our regular day-to-day usage. So what government is taking an initiative is to do a treatment for the existing water, and also even though it is treated completely, by the time it is passing through the water pipe, if you can see the picture over here, it is completely rusted, or because of low maintenance the water pipes will be completely damaged. So by the time we get the end water from the tap, it will be completely turbid, it will be brown in color. So what we are doing for this to drink, now obviously looking into this glass of water we will be not thinking of drinking. So what we are doing currently, we are using RO technology, so where it will be removing good, bad, everything from the water, and you will be getting a fresh glass of water. So looking into this glass of water, we will be thinking, okay, this is very good, and it is good for our body and it is pure. But I'll tell you, this water is also not good for you to drink. The reason is, World Health Organization, they have told, if you completely demineralize water, it will be causing harm to your body by leaching out the minerals from your body again. So if I give you a simple example, most of the people nowadays are facing joint pains and backbone pain, and also so much of gastric irritations. All this is just because of drinking in a wrong way. So by this I just want to conclude that if you are drinking water in a proper way, it can give you many more of health benefits, because it is a major entity of our body. At the same time, if you are drinking water in a wrong way, it can cause you a very big harm, and it can cause you a very big loss. So we have to give a complete idea for water. So I'll just tell you, if you take a tablet which is almost like for mgs and grams, we will be thinking so much to take in, because it will be having before food, should we take it before food or after food. But water being a very major entity, and you are putting in up to 2 to 3 liters of water every day to your body, so you have to take care of the water before drinking. So what next? So now I just told you RO water is not good for you and it is not safe for drinking. So what is the next option? So here I have just given a small generation slide. So initially, first generation, if you see, filters were made of ceramic. So that was sufficient for the adulterant or the mud to removal of all these basic entities. But because of this higher amount of pollution, again we just shifted to RO technology, wherein everything will be removed out of water. Now apart from that, there was another technology called as alkaline water, wherein the normal water is charged and you will be getting alkaline rich water. So next generation of alkaline water is hydrogen water. So we are just discussing about hydrogen water in the coming slides. So what exactly is hydrogen water is? It is immersing hydrogen gas into a regular drinking water. So whatever the water you are drinking, we are immersing or mixing in hydrogen gas in it. So what is the benefits of it? What is the use of it? So let me explain. Molecular hydrogen water is clinically proven in a research lab to cure 170 plus disease condition, and also it has got 1000 plus articles to supporting this study. And also not only, even though it is being a new generation or new technology, The research backup of this hydrogen water is since 45 years. So since 45 years, people are working on this hydrogen water and they have found that this water is giving a medical benefit to the human body. So overall idea of this hydrogen water is to bring the natural spring water, which I showed you in the previous slides. So to bring the naturality of this water into your regular drinking water. The key idea of this technology is to get the natural spring water into your regular tap water. So this is our major resource. This is called as Molecular Hydrogen Institute, wherein all the research articles, clinical studies and preclinical studies is dumped in, all the articles are dumped in this website. And also it has got a specification wherein it will give you a complete idea on each and every organs like bone, cancer, kidney, lungs, liver. So each and every organ, how this hydrogen water is working. So they will give you a complete idea and also the proof, the clinical proof. So here I will be just telling you the properties of this hydrogen water. So now I have told you this water is giving you so much of health benefits. So what is the major entity which is causing all these benefits? It is the properties of this hydrogen water. So the first property is pH, second property is ORP, third property is hydrogen, fourth property is TDS, and fifth property is microclustering. So each and every properties I will be just giving you a practical demonstration to compare between the normal tap water or the normal regular water with the hydrogen water. So the first property is pH. So pH basically means at what state your regular drinking water or the water is present. If the pH is 7, that shows it is neutral. If the pH is above 7 in numbers and the color ranges from dark blue to purple, it shows it is an alkaline condition. If the pH is below 7 and the color ranges from green to red, that shows it is an acidic condition. Now you will be asking, why is this pH important in drinking water? So here, as I told you, our body has different compartments. The 70% of water in our body is divided into different compartments like blood, the fluid which is present in our brain. So here I have given us chart wherein there is a comparison between each and every fluids along with the pH. So if you see, most of our body fluids pH is above 7. So that shows internally all our body fluids is running on slightly alkaline pH, that is between 7 to 8. So as we all know, whenever we are completely thirsty and if we drink water, it will immediately mix with our blood. So pH of our drinking water should match the pH of our body fluids so that there won't be any pH imbalance. So now I'll just give the practical demonstration. Here I have taken 2 brands of mineral water which we generally prefer for drinking. So say suppose if you are at home, you will either go with RO water or you will prefer this kind of packed water bottles. So that is why I have taken 2 brands of mineral water for comparison. Along with that, I have taken carbonated drinks. So this can also be considered with alcohol kind of acidic drinks. So this I am taking here again. So this is the normal tap water. Say suppose if you are having RO at your place, you will be going with RO water, or if you are outside you will go with this regular backed water bottles. Say suppose if both are not available, last option is tap water. So I am just taking tap water also here for comparison. So most of your regular day-to-day water source I have covered here. Along with this, I am taking hydrogen water to give the comparison between the hydrogen water and the normal water which is available in market. This is universal pH indicator. So when we add few drops of this liquid into any water source, it will indicate the color at what pH it is. So I am adding this universal pH indicator into all these glasses of water. So as you can see here, the water which we are drinking, the RO water and packed water bottle is it is an acidic, it is in pH 5. So That is what I was discussed in the previous slides, that whenever you are taking RO water, as it is demineralizing your water completely, this will lead to acidic nature of the water. So you might be aware of this small quote that you should not drink rainwater directly. The reason is the rainwater is completely pure form of water. So once it is completely pure, it will be highly acidic and it is not suitable for drinking water. So it should fall on the ground and absorb the minerals. It should have minimum amount of essential minerals. That is when the water will be potable. So because of that theory, if you see, similar effect happens even in RO water. Even though your normal tap water is neutral and it is having mineral content in it, because of demineralization, this neutral water will be converted into acidic water. Again, acidic water is not safe for our body. So if you see here, this kind of highly acidic drink is even more dangerous than the normal RO water. In comparative to all this, if you see our hydrogen water, the pH of this hydrogen water is slightly increased from the normal regular tap water, which is of pH 7. So this is in between 7 and 8. So this is how whenever you are drinking hydrogen water, it will be matching the pH of your body fluids. Just show you how by drinking this water, it helps in removing out the excess acidic nature in your body. So I am taking normal RO water and I am adding hydrogen water in it. So as you can see, slowly the water color is changing to alkaline. So this is exactly what happens in your body. So whenever you are drinking alkaline water, it helps in removing out that excess acidic nature in your body, and it helps in neutralizing the body fluid acidity, and it will be taking it towards the body fluid pH. If you see here, this kind of acidic drinks, in spite of adding so much of alkaline water, the color is not changing. The reason is, each time this pH scale is increasing, it will exponentially get stronger. For example, if you say pH 6, pH 6 is 10 times stronger than the normal water. So if you see this pH 3, it is 10,000 times stronger. That means if you take 1 liter of this carbonated drinks, it requires 10,000 liters of neutral water to neutralize it. So that much strong acid when we are giving into our body, there will be a high change in the body fluid pH. So that is where this acidic effect will be provoked. And also this is another reason why most of the people who are relying on carbonated drinks in a very prolonged time, they will be facing so much of obesity and gastric problems in a regular basis. So this is a major reason behind it. So the next property is ORP. ORP basically means oxidation and reduction potential. So this slide I just explained in the previous slides that free radical is causing harm to our body. And also, if we all know, if we are suffering from blood toxicity, our doctors will insist us to go with green diet. So why is it so? Because all these green leafy vegetables is having lot amount of natural alkalinity. So once if we give alkalinity to our body, automatically our body will be maintaining its pH. But what is happening is, even though the natural fruits and vegetable is having alkalinity, as we are cooking them with this acidic water, even the natural alkalinity is lost because of this cooking process. And also, when this acidic property is increasing in our body, what majorly happens is, it will give a very big pressure to our organs like liver and spleen for purification of this blood or other body fluids. So more we make it acidic, more pressure will be given to the organs. By drinking this hydrogen water, it helps in maintaining the blood pH and body fluid pH, so that it will produce the effect of this pressure on these organs. So the next property is ORP. ORP basically means oxidation and reduction potential. This picture I have already discussed in the previous slide. So this is a major causative for free radical formation. So as we know that free radical is causing all these disease conditions. So what is the solution for it is antioxidants. So once if we give antioxidants to the body, so this will react with this free radical. It helps in removing out this toxic free radicals from the body. So how it will be working and what exactly it does, I'll just show you with this meter. So this is ORP meter. So this will show you how much antioxidants is present in the water and how much amount of oxidization has happened to the water. So if the reading is 0, that shows it is neutral. If the reading is going in positive, that shows it is having that much amount of oxidization or it has already lost its life. If the reading is in negative, that shows that much amount of antioxidants is there in the water. So if I give a basic example, if you take any fresh fruits and vegetables, so when we are plucking it from the plant, quality of the life is lost. So more we store, it will be slowly getting into the oxidization. So here in this slide, if you see, most of the fruits and vegetables initially will be having the antioxidants of negative 100. But slowly once it is stored for more than 1 hour, 24 hours, it will be dropping towards positive. So in the current market, as most fruits and vegetables are available, stored for more than 24 hours, definitely this antioxidants is very much lagging in the current market. Even though we have supplements for everything, protein and other food ingredients and food nutritions, for antioxidants we don't have a proper supplement because we are storing it for very long time. So here I'll just show you the level of oxidization and antioxidants present in the water. There is another problem in this water. What is, like for example, if we say fruits and vegetables, if it is decayed, we will just throw it outside as it is visible to us through our naked eyes. But in case of water, even though it is stored for very long time, for example bore wells, it is stored for many years, but still once it is purified and once it is removed from all the dirts, it will completely look similar like a fresh water. So how to, it is very hard for this water to determine which is fresh and which is oxidized. So this ORP meter will definitely help us to find what exactly is the oxidization level of the water. So same example I am taking again, the normal RO water. We can consider this with the RO which is available at your houses. This is the carbonated drinks and acidic alcohol kind of drinks. This is the tap water, and here I am taking hydrogen water. I am placing this electrode into each and every glasses and I'll show you the readings. So as you can see, the reading is coming 250, 260. It's almost like positive. It has gone up to 250 to 300. So that is the level of oxidization happened to the water. So if you see the other brand, it's going beyond 300. I'll tell you, if the oxidization goes beyond 400 and 500, that is almost equal to our decayed fruits and vegetables which we will throw it outside. That much oxidization. As you can see here, it is going up to 300. You can imagine how much old this water is or how much oxidized this water has happened. So this is carbonated drinks. It is showing positive 500. So that much amount of oxidization, that much amount of toxic essence, and also because of high acidity, this is the major reason why people who are drinking this kind of carbonated drink are facing so many health problems. So here is the practical example or practical proof to prove that why this carbonated drinks is harmful to you. So this is the level of oxidization in normal tap water. As you can see, this is also in positive 300 plus 300 to 350. So here I am showing the hydrogen water. So you can see the negative readings. Even till here, all the 4 types of water which you have seen, it's in positive scale. But here in a jiffy, it is going into negative scale, that too in negative 800. So if you see on the slides, all these natural fruits and vegetables, maximum antioxidants you get is negative 150. But here you are getting up to negative 800. This is only possible if you take antioxidants in hydrogen water. So I'll just give an idea on why we have to take hydrogen water specifically for antioxidant supplement. So as you can see here, usually what happens, if you are taking, say suppose if I tell you to eat apples every day, you will have it for maximum of 3 to 4 months. Later then we will either forget or we will be busy in our other work schedule. But water being a very much essential entity of our regular day-to-day life, we will definitely drink 2 to 3 liters of water every day. So that is where adherence will work. So once you are taking any entity or any antioxidants from water source, there you will be fixing it. So that is where your results will be confirmed. And also, as I told you, the higher amount of antioxidants, see, the formation of oxidization is very much nowadays in the current situation. So 1 apple and 2 apple is not sufficient to take out that much amount of oxidization. So the high amount of antioxidants is required to boost the amount of oxidization and to give you a health benefit. So the hydrogen water is the only source or the only option which is available in the market which can do this job. So here there is a research which shows 1.5 liters of this hydrogen water is equal to 500 apples, 700 bananas. So that much amount of antioxidants just 1.5 liters of water is giving to you. And I am pretty sure that you can't eat 500 apples and 700 bananas a day, but you can definitely drink 1.5 liters of hydrogen water per day. So this is where that much amount of antioxidants is concentrated in this drink. So here I am specifically showing you the level of hydrogen gas present in the normal drinking water. For that we are using a dissolved hydrogen meter from Trustlex. So this reference we got from the clinical research or the research article which I was talking before. So here this shows how much hydrogen gas is dissolved in the water. So that much sophisticated meter it is. So as you can see, the reading is 0. And here again I am showing in another normal water. So this will only show the free hydrogen gas which is present in the water. It will not show, even though our water is made up of hydrogen molecule like hydrogen H2O, still it will not show the molecular form of hydrogen. It will only detect the atomic, like the hydrogen gas, only that will be detected. So as you can see, the reading is showing 0 again. Here also the reading is showing 0. So here I am showing you with the hydrogen water. So you can see the reading, it's going beyond 1500. So that much amount of hydrogen gas is dissolved in hydrogen water. And also if you see the previous research which I showed you regarding 1.5 liters of water giving that much amount of benefits or that much amount of antioxidants, the overall study was done for the hydrogen water which is having only 550 ppb of hydrogen gas in it. But here as you can see, as our water has 1500 ppb of hydrogen gas, like that much amount of hydrogen gas in it, that shows whatever the study has happened, our machine will be giving you 3 times more amount of hydrogen water, like hydrogen gas, that shows that much amount of antioxidants to you. So this is the major plus point or the major entity of drinking hydrogen water. So I'll tell you, for example, if you drink 1 liter of this water, it's equal to 1500 apples. So that much amount of hydrogen is there, that much amount of antioxidants is there in just 1 glass of or 1.5 liters of water. So the next property is TDS, that shows how much solid or how much minerals is dissolved in your regular drinking water. So this is the meter which we will be using to detect how much solids or how much minerals is present in water. So for that I am again taking the normal RO waters. This is just to show you that after RO technology or after RO procedure, the water will be demineralized. So that is what I am just showing you here. So I am taking RO water here and also I am taking tap water for comparison and our hydrogen water. So this is TDS meter. So as you can see, the reading is showing 60. So that much amount of minerals is present in this particular brand of packed water bottle. So here I am taking another brand of packed water bottles. So you can see the reading here, it's just 4. Minimum amount of minerals required for our normal drinking water is in between 100 to 250. This is the optimum mineral content in water according to WHO. But here it's just 4. So this is where our body is completely demineralizing. So because we are drinking this much demineralized water, that is why we are getting this bone problems, bone density lowering, osteoporosis and joint pain. All this is because of drinking this demineralized water. So if you see here, I am showing you the reading of tap water. It's 217. As I told you, corporation water, they will be maintaining the level of pH and mineral content. So this is our hydrogen water. It is also in the 217 to 18. So in our technology, there is no loss of any minerals, and also once it is charging, the minerals will be charged so that it can also replace the natural the tablet supplements which you are taking like calcium, magnesium, etc. And also there is another thing in this packed water bottles. So that is why usually most of the brands in the market, what they do is to avoid that drawback, so that customers will refuse taking this water if it is having less minerals. So to prevent that, what they do is they just add some amount of artificial minerals which is not required for our body again. So because of giving that artificial minerals, they are inducing this mineral content, and they are giving a statement as with minerals. That too, it was launched only after the World WHO going beyond this RO water. So after this norms was launched, they started giving this artificial minerals. Again, it's not good for our body. But if you take hydrogen water, as it is having the natural minerals which is charged, it can also replace, or it can also do the similar job like people who are taking this calcium supplements or mineral supplement. So that much amount of minerals which is required for our body is taken up by this water. So the last property is microclustering. Till now I have explained how this water will help in maintaining your body fluids and also to detoxify your body and maintaining the mineral content. So here I will explain how this water is helping in transporting the nutrients from the body, from the source to your body. So most of the nutrients which we are having, the major transporter for our body is water. So how much efficiency your water is having to reach these nutrients to your body will determine how much nutrients is getting into your body. So here I am taking another comparison. So we also prefer jeera water for better digestion. So again I am taking normal water and hydrogen water in 2 different glasses. I am taking normal jeera. I am adding almost equal proportion in both the glasses. So I am just placing this setup aside. So this was the normal water and this is the hydrogen water. So as you can see here, already it has started converting into a jeera water. It will hardly take 30 seconds. If you see in normal water, we have to boil it for more than 2 to 3 minutes. That is when we will be getting jeera water. But in this case, because of its high microclustering property, instantly it will absorb, or it will just get in and take out all that nutrients and get back to the water. So this is how microclustering will help in extracting all the nutrients from the source or the food which we are having. So here I am taking another example how this hydrogen water will help in obesity and heart problems. For that I am taking normal oil. I am adding almost equal proportion in both the glasses. So in one glass I am adding normal water. So as we know, water and oil is 2 immiscible liquids. It will start floating. So it will form 2 different layers. Here I am adding hydrogen water. You can see here instantly the fat has broken. So here is the comparison. The water color itself is completely turbid. which shows it is completely dissolving the fat content in the oil. So by drinking this water, when it is in your blood, majorly all these cardiac problems and obesity is because of deposition of this fat in your body and blood vessels. So while drinking this water, it removes all this excess fat and excess entities, so that it helps in improving your cardiac life. So here, as you can see, compared to normal water, in this glass Jeera water has completely formed, and also the color, if you see, it's completely transparent yellow. So I just want to tell you more about this. So most of the natural essence will be having the property in its volatile oils. So whenever we are boiling it or cooking it, what happens is all that essence will be evaporated or it is lost. That is when the proper essence, why we are taking this natural spices, will be lost. So by taking this cold process, by not giving it an heat, what happens is all the essence will be absorbed and it is kept, so that there won't be any loss. And also the quality of this water, it will be much better than the normal boiled water. So here I am taking 2 random tomatoes. I am soaking this in normal water and hydrogen water to show you the comparison. First I am taking normal water. In the other bowl, I am taking hydrogen water. I am completely immersing it, so that because of microclustering, the water will get into these fruits, enhance the property of these fruits. So this should be soaked for 5 to 10 minutes. So I have just placed the tomato setup aside. Here I am just giving you a basic idea or the basic examples of researched articles on hydrogen water. I have just filtered some of the basic, regular happening disease conditions. For example, obesity, heart issues, liver problems, and cancer, bone problems, etc. And also I have given the results of the same. So you can refer, this is how the research articles are launched. Similarly, 1000 plus articles are launched in the same format. So all these articles are referred from a very reputed medical journals like PubMed, NCBI, ResearchGate, etc. That shows that the quality of the research and the research happened. So after soaking of 5 minutes, I am taking this tomato. So as you can see here, the reading is coming in positive 190. So this is what I was talking about. Even though this tomato is looking completely fresh from outside, this is what we use every day for cooking and having a salad, etc. Even though it is fresh from outside, it has already got oxidized to positive 200. So when we are taking freshly from the plant, the same fruits will be having negative ORP. And also why I am taking tomato, the reason is tomato is rich in vitamin C, which is again a source of antioxidants. So here I am taking the tomato which was soaked in hydrogen water. So as you can see here, the reading is going in, it's getting reduced from positive and it is going to negative. So just by soaking this fruit in this water for 5 to 10 minutes, you can get back the property of antioxidants into the normal fruits and vegetable which is available in the market. So here there is another property which we have to look into. First thing is that by soaking in this bowl of hydrogen water, as it is having both fat soluble and water soluble property, it helps in removing out all the pesticides and chemicals which is coated on it. And also by improving the antioxidants internally, it will be giving you a similar benefits like you are freshly plucking the fruit from the plant. So this is the benefit of soaking fruits and vegetables in hydrogen water. So till now I have told you most of the things regarding the normal drinking water, comparison of normal water with hydrogen water. Now the hydrogen water which I showed you is available and manufactured in India. Has why exactly you have to choose is, first thing, it is a made in India product. So that is where most of the customs and other charges charged in other brands will be avoided. And also keeping an Indian conditions and Indian scenario, we have designed machines in such a way that it will give you a low maintenance, that is almost 29 paisa per liter. It's like giving a competition to even RO waters. And also it is having the very good service backup. As we are manufacturing here, we are always here to help you. And the major entities of this machine, if we talk about, first thing is that in India there is lot of high voltage issues, and most of the imported brands will be having this voltage problems, high volt damages. As we are designing here, we have made sure that we are using an industrial grade products, so that even though there is a voltage issues, it will be shut down and it will restart once it is taken up. So this is where the quality of the machines or the damages or the harms will be avoided. Along with that, if you see in the normal RO, there will be a candles for purification. So same candles, we are getting it from a reputed patent labs, which is also prevent even viruses and bacteria. So that much sophisticated equipments and filters are used. Along with that, the major heart of this machines is hydrogen chamber. So that is where electrolysis will happen, and also each and every drop of hydrogen water will be charged and getting outside of the machine. So the quality of the chamber should be very good, that it will not hinder or it will not alter the quality of the drinking water. So to come up with that, we have given a best technology to design this hydrogen chambers, wherein we will be using proton exchange membrane to take up all that hydrogen ions, and also we are using titanium plate, which is 99% pure with platinum coating for better charging. So this is the major and high-tech technologies which is used for generating hydrogen water. Similar technologies we are using it. Along with that, the major problem of this RO water wastage. If you get 20% of good water, 80% of water is wasted. So here is having zero water wastage. That means whatever the water you are getting in, it will be completely converted into hydrogen water, and that will be giving you a good saving, like it is not wasting your water resource. So apart from that, what are all the certifications which is done on this water? So here again, keeping an Indian conditions in mind, here we have two types of water. One is corporation water, another one is borewell water. So for both types of water, we have charged and we have ionized, and we have tested for 64 parameters for drinking water. So if you want to get a good water, or if you want to certify your water as proper drinking water, all the 64 parameters has to be passed. So here, as we have tested for both types of water, our water has tested positive and it has passed the 64 parameter test. So apart from that, to prove that this water is having the antioxidants and free radical scavenging effect and hydrogen content, we have undergone tests which have proven that the water is having the antioxidants by using microbiology test. And for hydrogen, we have undergone GC headspace test, which shows that hydrogen gas is present in this water apart from the meter which we have shown. Along with that, to take the free radical scavenging meaning that I told you the free radicals, how this water will work on this free radicals. So for that also we have done the testing and shown that this water is 86.1% positive in working on this free radical which is present in the body. So our major motto is to make India healthy. I hope this mission will reach each and every houses and everybody will be getting a good health. Thank you.